Hi guys! This week started pretty slow at our country house, but then a visitor showed up and suddenly the garden got a lot more lively. My sister's here and as always she's getting the full countryside farming experience. Amazing! Wow! It's always a laugh, but is she actually good at garden life? We'll see. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. I was just picking sea buckthorns. Here they look amazing, these intense orange color berries. We have more shrubs here in the back of the garden, but all of them are a different variety, so not all of them get ripe at the same time. You can see a lot of them here on the branches, hopefully you can see, and these ones are still greenish, so we need to wait for these ones. And this one is more advanced, but still it's not very shiny orange, so it's better to wait for this one as well. But one was this very nice color and I picked a lot. We have more shrubs all over the garden as part of our natural hedge, so there are berries there as well on a few of them, but those ones are smaller and they are quite sour. They taste like lemon, these berries. So we usually make this like a juice out of them, and they are very healthy. They contain a lot of vitamin C.
As every year, I'm checking potatoes for potato beetles, because if I didn't do that, they would eat all of our potatoes and we wouldn't have any harvest. But I have to say that this year it's looking really well so far, because somehow I managed to catch a lot of eggs before they could hatch. So we haven't had many larvae so far. There were some that hatched that I overlooked, but I think I managed to eliminate them, and now I just see new adults coming in trying to lay new eggs, but so far it looks great.
Yeah, my honeybee is amazing, so this looks amazing too. And I just wanted to clarify, the beetles don't eat potatoes like the parts that we harvest, but the leaves. So they could destroy the plants completely if there are too many of them, because they love the leaves and they can eat a lot.
That is correct.
Guys, this time I prepared a sea buckthorn pie, which is quite not usual at all. Sea buckthorns are very sour. I added quite a lot of sugar, so it should be okay, but we'll see. It's hard to put the right amount of sugar in. This is really interesting. I like the sourness with the sugar. So this is a nice way to use our sea buckthorns, among other things. I like making these pies of various berries and fruits. It's quite fun. We have a lot of sea buckthorns and every year I make this drink out of it. Here I have 5 handfuls of sea buckthorns, and I will put it here in water, maybe like 1 liter of water. And now I need this. Here I have my immersion blender. Where is it? And now here I have an immersion blender. So I'm just going to blend this here. Like. And after it's blended, we have to strain it because there are quite a lot of seeds and everything. Ta-da. And now we of course have to make it sweeter because sea buckthorns are very sour. So I will add 2 tablespoons of sugar for 3 people. And let's just mix this. And that's it. So it's quite easy. You can do the same, or we do the same with red currants, for example. And maybe with other fruits it's also nice. So a simple way to make a great juice. For those who don't know, this is my sister Monika. Oh my god, this almost fell down.
And I'm Tommy, Peter's boyfriend.
Husband.
Partner.
Registered partner. Okay, so Monika, and
Hi.
she often comes. And she often comes when sea buckthorns are ripe. So today, of course, we are having a sea buckthorn feast. She was helping to pick the sea buckthorns, so she is a great help. And this is our reward for today. So this is the sea buckthorn juice, and here we have the pie that I made earlier. So that's also nice. And let's drink this. So cheers.
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 And we can tell you how amazing it is, because it's quite tasty.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Vitamin C.
Yes, yes, full of vitamin C. That's very important and very great. And everybody agrees.
Yeah, we agree.
Time to pick our blueberries. They look absolutely perfect. So I'm expecting a great harvest. Look at this, guys. This went fast because the berries are so big, and this doesn't even look like blueberries. They are so big. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, we have a lot of everything, and there are still so many berries on the shrubs, so we are not done at all. We have just started. So, wow. This is what I always wanted, to have endless amounts of nice berries. Blueberries are the nice berries in that category, sweet ones. So we don't want just currants or sea buckthorn or yosta berries and such things which are sour. This is so much better, and I'm so happy that we have such huge amounts. Wow, but it's so warm outside. Monika was helping, and she's in her swimwear because it's so hot here. It's crazy, but at least we have this amazing reward. Guys, everybody hates me now. We were taking pictures here with the fruits, and then I was looking on the photos, and it looks amazing. All of this, the geraniums in the background and the plums getting ripe, and I was like, wow, we need to return. Everything was already in the fridge, or the sea buckthorn is already in the freezer. And yeah, so Monica had to put this flower back in her hair, and we needed to recreate this because it's so pretty. I can't from this. I feel like in a fairy tale. We live in a fairy tale. Would you agree? They don't. They live in a horror movie right now, but for me, this is a fairy tale. I need to share everything, so it looks beautiful.
Some of our apricots survived. They are up there. But it looks like we weren't the only ones looking forward to them, because I harvested the first 3 and they are eaten from the inside by ants. There were a lot of ants inside. Now there's still one in there. And one of them was already rotten, so it looks like it's high time to harvest them.
Show me the pretty one.
Ta-da! We haven't tasted it yet.
Hopefully it's good.
But these are our first apricots ever that we are harvesting on our property.
Yes.
So we should try, right?
Yes.
Wow. Actual apricots.
Yay. I just wanted to say that all the methods that we tried, like covering the tree against the frost and everything, it looks like none of it helped because only those fruits that were up here, high up, survived. And those ones would have survived even without the protection, as we could see on the mulberries, that the upper ones were okay, and mulberries are more sensitive. So yeah, there were a lot of fruits everywhere, but then they fell off. So I just wanted to tell you that, but it's still amazing that we have some fruits, and we are really happy about that. So hopefully they will be all so tasty as the first one and not too eaten by ants. Look at this pretty one, not eaten by ants at all. It looks great and it's soft, so it's ripe. Wow, so sweet and yummy. Oh my god, I can't believe we have our own apricot. It's amazing. Love it. Wow, look at this. Monica cutting wood. And look at her shoes. Highly fashionable. So this is like, oh my god, safety of work here is non-existent. But we are tough. She is a tough Slovak, so everything is okay. Wow, I can't believe it. She's a natural. Amazing, wow. Guys, we just fell down. The bench broke under us. We are too heavy.
Under me. It was fine when it was just Peter sitting here.
Yes, exactly. Tommy caused this. Oh my god. Okay, it's not on camera. We were almost filming, but sorry.
You should have been here.
Yes. So I just wanted to say we are grilling here our favorite meal, various veggies, and we'll have a nice evening here by the fire.
Well, my favorite part is cheese, which is not here yet, but it will come soon.
It will come totally, so we will show you, and we are looking forward to this. We are quite hungry already. And we'll also have wine. Monica is eager to have this, so she couldn't wait. Great. She's good at opening wines. Cheers! Daj mi vidličku.
Looking for this?
Yes, I am. So we have our usual grilled veggies like onions, paprika, our zucchini and petty-pan squashes, and there are a few mushrooms, and here we have the special cheese that you are supposed to grill. So we are doing everything as it should be, according to rules. It's important. And yummy. The only problem are the logistics of everything, because we don't know how to do it with the veggies, so they are done, and the cheese, and like there is not enough space on the grill. And look, the cheese is flowing. This is what we want. It looks so good. Oh my god. Very yummy. And both Tommy and also Monica, they have this cranberry sauce. That's how you should eat the cheese, with the cranberry sauce, but not everyone likes it. For example, me. Here is the sauce, yes, in the silver package. Because it's like, I don't know, for me it's not the best combination, the sweet cranberry sauce and the cheese. So I am not normal, according to...
You are not normal. It's delicious.
You really like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Monica likes it, and that's the most important thing.
Maybe it wasn't meant to be, just like in a dream. Maybe I'm starting to feel what true love can be. She is out of reach for someone like me. Baby, you keep pushing me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop putting things in my head. Baby, 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 stop tempting me. Is it a dream? Only time will tell.
I'm continuing with jams, and I just made an apricot jam here, these 3 jars. It went quite well. It's easy. There are no pits, no seeds. Like there are pits, but I removed them at the beginning and it was easy. And it tastes amazing. I already licked the spoon and wow. So I am very proud of myself and it's amazing.
Today I picked the rest of the apricots, so there are no more left on the tree. They all ripened at the same time, more or less, it seems. So that's good to know. And I think there were maybe 40 to 50 of them altogether, which is for us great because we've never had them before. So even though most of them froze, it was still a very nice harvest to taste them at least. One day later and we have another harvest to film. This time it's veggie time. We have a petit pen squash here. We've already had a few, I think. Zucchinis, again, they started, which means now we can harvest multiple zucchinis every day. We have a lot of cucumbers, small ones as well as a big one. That's the most we've harvested ever, I think. So Peter will have to find ways to process them. And we still have some kohlrabis, which are almost over, but we still have a few. So that looks really nice.